Hey, my name is Richard Koberger and welcome to Comfort Control. I'm super excited to have you on board. In this video, we're going to be going over how to run a service call. So first of all, we need to make sure that we have an adequately charged iPad. It would be a good idea to keep a charger in the van so you can charge up between calls. No call is to be attempted without an iPad. Assuming this is our first call of the day, we need to open up ServiceTitan and download the price book. Downloading the price book daily ensures that we always have the latest version and we're not charging incorrectly or missing any items. Next, we need to make sure that the client is home and ready for us by giving them a call. Now, if you're unable to reach your client and you don't hear back within about 5 minutes, just give your teammates back in the office a call and they'll give it a try. If the client still doesn't reply and we don't hear from them within about 15 minutes of the service call, then just call back into dispatch and let them know. You'll most likely be authorized to go ahead and move on to your next job. Once we have made contact though, we can go ahead and hit dispatch. Hitting dispatch sends a text message to the customer letting them know that you're on the way. It also has a photo of you as well as a short bio. It'll even have a link for them to track your progress along the route. All of this helps build trust with the client before you even arrive. Once you've arrived, go ahead and park at the foot of the driveway. This allows for passing cars from either direction to see the logo that's on the van. If that's not a viable option, you can park on the street instead. Once parked, we're going to hit arrive on our tablets. Before leaving the van, ensure that you're presentable. Make sure you're wearing your ID badge. Ensure your uniform is clean. It's a good idea to keep a spare uniform in case one gets dirty throughout the day. Ensure you don't stink. It is recommended to keep deodorant in the van as most of our customers do have noses. Next, you're going to gather up your materials, shoe covers, iPad, notebook. Leave your tools for now. Take a moment. Make sure you know the client's name so that we can address them personally. Ring the doorbell, take 3 steps back to give them some space, greet the client, and enter when invited. Once you go inside, be sure to put on your shoe covers.
Hi.
Hello, you must be Sammy.
Yeah.
Hi Sammy, I'm Richard with Comfort Control. What brings us out here today?
Oh, well, when I got home from work, my AC wasn't blowing.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, especially with how hot it's been, but good news, you called the right place. We're gonna get it worked out for you, okay? Hey, just to make sure, is it okay where I parked my van?
Yeah, that should be fine.
And just to make sure, did the office let you know about our $79 diagnostic fee?
Yes, they did.
Perfect. So I'm gonna look at the problem, I'm gonna build you several options for repair, and I'll present you with those before I do any work, okay?
Perfect. Come on in.
Awesome, thank you. Who's this?
This is Barney. Hi,
Hi, Barney.
bud.
I've got some dog treats on me. Is it okay if Barney has one? Alright, Sammy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back out to the van, grab my tools. Once I have those, I'll be able to check out the system, and once I know what's going on, I'll come find you and let you know what I found.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Awesome. Is it okay if I come in and out of the house as I need to?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. And I see the attic access right there. I might be up in there. Is that okay?
Sure.
Perfect. Alright, thank you.
See you in a bit.
Let's review what we've done here. We've started building a connection by calling the client by name. Ah, you must be Sammy. We've empathized with their situation. Remember, this is an unfortunate and stressful event for them. They've been uncomfortable. They probably had to move their schedule around to meet you there. And they almost definitely have anxieties and uncertainties about how much this is going to cost them. Show some empathy. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, especially with how hot it's been, but good news, you called the right place. We're gonna get it worked out for you, okay? Next, let's take those negative feelings, put them all in a box, seal them up so they can't escape, and run them over with the van because they have called the right place and we are going to solve their problems. We're also gonna go ahead and eliminate any—
Can you move your van? My brother has to go to basket weaving lessons.
Hey, just to make sure, is it okay where I parked my van? We've also eliminated the chance of any—
No one said this was gonna cost money. I'm a baker, can I pay you in pie?
And just to make sure, did the office let you know about our $79 diagnostic fee? And we've let the client know that they will have options presented to them before any work is performed. I'm gonna build you several options for repair and I'll present you with those before I do any work, okay? We even earned the trust of someone who, frankly, the client will always love more than you even if their system spits out free tacos by the time you're done with it. I've got some dog treats with me. Is it okay if Barney has one? Give the client an opportunity to break away and go back to what they were doing. All right, client, I'm gonna go ahead and step out to my van, grab some tools, and when I come back, I'll be able to check it out. Once I know something, I'll come to you, find you, let you know exactly what's going on. Got it? Cool, let's move on. Next, we're going to diagnose the problem. This isn't a video on the technical aspects of diagnosing an HVAC system, so I'm just going to assume you're good there. But do remember to take a picture of the furnace sticker on the indoor unit and upload it to ServiceTitan, as well as fill out any required ServiceTitan forms, including putting Barney's name into the pet data form. You should also make sure that all of the client's information and equipment is properly entered into ServiceTitan. Entering this data is very important, even if Comfort Control did not install the equipment. It lets us know from the office what the client has, and it helps us do more targeted marketing. Only send this promo to clients with systems that are 8 years old or older, for example. Now that we know what's wrong, we need to build some option packages. If the equipment is under 8 years old, we can offer 3 option packages, ranging from most basic, just replace the thing that's making it not work right now, to the most premium. This will really make that baby purr. If the system is 8 years old or older, 5 option packages should be offered, and the top option should be a full system replacement. We offer 3 or 5 packages to make sure that there's always a middle option. Middle options tend to be the most popular. When presenting options, be sure to choose hide line item pricing in ServiceTitan. We don't want them getting all caught up in the individual pricing of the items, they just need to know the overall price of the package you're offering. Now that you have your options built, it's time to go and find the client. Remember that confidence is key when presenting your options. Hey Sammy, do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure, come on.
Well, I'm a little concerned. I did find a fault in your outdoor unit, but don't worry because I've got some options that'll take care of it for you. Is now a good time to go over those?
Yeah, sure.
So first I'm going to explain my top option. Now that's my most premium and my most permanent option. It's the one that's going to make me confident that you're not going to have any more problems for a long time. Now in that option, I'm going to replace the motor controller outside. That's what's causing the main problem right now. I'm also going to replace the electrical switch because that's looking a little burnt, and I would also install what's called a compressor saver. That's just going to help the compressor have a little bit of help starting up, and it's going to make it last a little bit longer. So if we do all that for you, it's going to be $725 today, but I do also have these other options. So what should we do?
Let's go with that middle option.
Middle option? Okay. Are you sure? We have other options.
I'm sure.
Okay. If this client is not a Comfort Club member, be sure to offer a membership. Joining would grant them a membership discount right then and there, plus you can waive the diagnostic fee for them for joining. Now, would you like to join our Comfort Club? Now with that, you're going to get priority service, you're going to get a 15% discount on any repairs you ever need, including today's, and I'd be able to waive that $79 fee for you.
You're damn right I want to join.
Yeah! If the client does choose not to join the Comfort Club, be sure to add the Client Declined Comfort Club membership task to the invoice. The description of that task reads, client does not want to join the Comfort Club and will be paying standard pricing. Sometimes putting that on the invoice is all it takes to get a call back later asking to join the club. More club members means more work in the slower seasons. Once the client has made it clear what they want, hit sign and accept on the estimate that they are choosing to move forward with. Get the authorization signature before performing any work. Once you have the signature, go ahead and perform the work. Once you're done, ask yourself these 3 questions. Am I proud of what I did? Did the customer get what they paid for? And would I do anything differently if I had more time? The answer should be yes, yes, and no, because we should always give great service, take our time, and be proud of our work. Next, it's time to find the wow factor. The wow factor is just a small thing that we can do for a client to go above and beyond. Examples include fixing a loose gutter or shutter, taking their newspaper in from the driveway, replacing their smoke detector battery, taking in the trash bins, things like that. There's always something that can be done, and a wow factor should be performed on every single job. Once you've done your repair and your wow factor, call dispatch to do your 10 to close or the pre-close check-in. This lets dispatch know that you're wrapping up. They'll go over a checklist with you to make sure we got everything we needed. Once that's done, find the client again and ask if they have a minute. Go over what you did for them. Show excitement. Let them know that you're proud of the work you've done. Drop in the wow factor you did for them at the end. All right, Sammy, we got that motor controller and main electrical switch replaced. You got the compressor saver installed, so you should be good to go for a while, okay?
Awesome.
I did notice on that doorway that goes outside from the basement, the knob was a little bit loose, so I did tighten it.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. The last thing we have to do is just collect the payment. So will you be using a card or a check?
Card.
Once you've collected payment, give the client a leave-behind bag. This bag has some swag like a pen, a magnet, a jar opener, things to keep our name around the house so the client doesn't forget who they've used in the past if they ever need us again. It also has a book with some extra services we perform and some coupons. Say goodbye and thank the client for their business. Find a safe spot nearby to pull over and fill out the payroll form, and make sure that all your materials that you've used has been logged in ServiceTitan. Delete any estimates you created that the client didn't go with today and create a new one called opportunities. Put anything in there that the client didn't buy today but expressed interest in. The office will call later to follow up on these. More opportunity estimates mean more work for you in the slower seasons. You may also need to call back into the office and have them dispatch you to your next job. Don't do this in the client's driveway. It's uncomfortable if you linger there long after saying goodbye.
What is he still doing here? Go, leave!
Finish the job in ServiceTitan and move on to the next one.